Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Crimson Tide and the Tigers. Connor Phillips makes his big league debut right after this. Tanner Burns, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Stepping up now, Brett Aubrey. He will lead this one off today.
For Alabama, the center fielder, Brett Aubrey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
First pitch, 107.
Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Aubrey isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Stepping in now, Jim Jarvis. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bases are empty here, nobody out. A ball and a strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Again, a 1-2. Left side, but well foul. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Base is empty here with nobody out. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Owen Doe comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike two.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Out in front of it, strike one. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
So we got him looking there. Jackson Tate is the second out of the opening frame.
Williamson.
Standing in now, Drew Williamson reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Crimson Tide lead this one 1-0. Connor Phillips, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Now at the plate, Brady Moore. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And that's the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
To the plate now, Casey Howell. As he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
2-4.
So now to the plate, Jude Ward. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Steven Williams is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1 down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Howell on third. Ward is over at second with one down in the inning. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. 3-run home run down the line in right, and with it they've left in front now 3-1.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
At the plate now, Raymond Woolery, as he grounds one briskly to short. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there are 2 down. So striding in, Ryan Bliss, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. Second inning set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Sam Prater.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1, Phillips is making his debut on the mound today. As we've mentioned, this performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
So he sets him down swinging. Sam Prater goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. TJ Reeves stands in as he looks at a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Into the box now, Zane Denton. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat. Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Stepping in, Brett Aubrey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-0. This one's down to third. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Alabama is on top here, 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Matt Schaefer. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Stepping in now, Connor Davis. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. A leap, and he makes the catch as he crashes into the wall.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. great stuff.
At the plate, Garrett Ferrer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And he'll reach first safely.
The right fielder, number 19, Brady Moore.
At the plate, Brady Moore. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box, Casey Howell, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2 and it gets him out of the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jim Jarvis. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. And the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ward arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, left field.
Digging in to try it again. Owen Doe. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The bat, number 1.
So striding forward now, Jackson Tate. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Now batting, the first baseman, Reeves.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. 2 out with the man at first. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Right fielder is on the run, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting, the catcher.
In now, Sam Prater. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Now batting, right fielder.
So now to the plate, TJ Reeves, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 offering. 1-1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Zane Denton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brett Aubrey in there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
Right fielder coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Crimson Tide are out in front 6-3. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jude Ward. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
To the plate now, Steven Williams, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Popped him up. Austin calls for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Raymond Woolery. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bouncer to the left side. He's right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Ryan Bliss. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Jim Jarvis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The left fielder,
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
Into the box now, Owen Doe, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
the bat, number 1.
At the plate now, Jackson Tate, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, Drew Williamson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Sam Prater, 1-for-2 with a double on the ledger so far. Boy, and here's a drive deep left field, and the long ball's gonna bite him for the 3rd time today as this one is gone. A home run.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Now back, right fielder, DJ Reeves.
Jackson Reynolds gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, TJ Reeves. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Alabama is out in front 9-3. Connor Sheldon will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Matt Schaefer. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here's the pitch. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Connor Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Garrett Ferrer.
Garrett Ferrer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Hit toward the right side, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and next will be the switch hitting third baseman Zane Denton. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Popped him up. Schaefer over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Miles Austin.
Stepping into the box, Miles Austin. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. Got him.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Standing in now, Brett Aubrey. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jarvis.
In now, Jim Jarvis, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. And no one can get there as it falls. On to second, but he's in safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
The left fielder.
Into the box, Owen Doe. He swings and grounds it to short.
Well, he was...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. The Crimson Tide on top 10-3. Tyler Rolls is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. And now pitch on the way.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Into the box now, Jude Ward, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Aubrey is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Stephen Williams. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. In the striding forward now is the DH, Jackson Tate.
The designated hitter, Jackson Tate.
First pitch on its way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
So now to the plate, Sam Prater, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
TJ Reeves is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Dylan Smith enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Dylan Smith.
Digging in, Raymond Woolery.
For the Tigers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out toward right field. Reeves is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, Ryan Bliss. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that is off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
To the plate now, Matt Schaefer. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. That's popped up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Connor Davis started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and he can't hang on. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ready once again, Garrett Ferrer.
Garrett Ferrer.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Zane Denton.
The third baseman, Zane Denton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Now batting, Miles Austin. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
High in the air out to center field. In there, a base hit. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
He doubled up on the heater right there. The first one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get ahead.
Colby Robinson will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. And it's quickly 0-2. One out and a runner on third. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And he's out on the tag. But one run is in to score on the play.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Wilson, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ward is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Crimson Tide lead it 11-3. Casey Cobb gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. William Hammer is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Now it's shortstop, number 11.
Digging in and looking for more, Brady Moore. He singled his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Lifted in the air to center field. Gentry is there, and he has it for the first out. Striding into the box, Casey Howell, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Jude Ward. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. The Crimson Tide are out in front here, 11-3. Prince Shatner is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Shatner.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The batter, the first base.
Justin King will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Left side. And the tag gets him, but they do play to run on the play. Stepping into the box, TJ Reeves. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. King rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate, Zane Denton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He pulls this one into right. Moore is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Alabama leads this one 13-3. Justin King remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base.
Number 37, Prince.
Johnny Hawk will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
Number 36, Justin King. Now catcher, number 12,
Doyle Ritter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Doyle
Andrew Pinckney is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Andrew Pinckney.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Stephen Williams. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, and he's retired 1 away.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Raymond Woolery. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the pitch. Soft grounder left side. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9.
Ready for another chance. Ryan Bliss. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Into the box now, Matt Schaefer. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Crimson Tide are out on top 13-4. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Miles Austin. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Miles Austin.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of...
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. gone to lead off the inning. Stepping in now, Tyler Gentry,
Number 28.
as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. No outs, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Gentry is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit. But he stays within himself, he knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Here's strike two as the slider hits the outside corner.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
At the plate now, Andrew Pinckney.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for two bases.
Logan Keller will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away. Keller, just a 19-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his eighth punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Crimson Tide lead this one 14-4. Jacob McNair is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
McNair.
Now in the box, Connor Davis starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hit on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding in, Garrett Ferrer. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Standing in, Brady Moore. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. McNair is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-4 is the way this one ends. The Crimson Tide get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Connor Phillips is credited with the win. Tanner Burns gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.